Hi, I've not long arrived home from a karaoke. I went to a karaoke last night, I should say now because it's after midnight, in a town not far from Sheffield. So I thought I'd tell you how it went with my hot chocolate. Okay. So I arrived there about 7:30 and I got to the first pub about 20 to 8. There wasn't many people there, there was literally about 5 people there. And I had one half coke there and I sang Black Magic Woman, which is a very easy song to sing. There's not much singing in it, it's mainly instrumental. And yeah, it went well, but like I said, there's only about 5 people there, so I didn't stay there long in that pub, but I did go back there. Anyway, yeah, and okay, I'll tell you the second song. I went to the second pub, which was in the town centre, and it was like a drag act night there. I mean, I'm not sure it was like an LGBT night or whatever it was. Sometimes, in these big towns on a midweek night, you get LGBT nights, and so yeah. But the drag act was a bit. She was very reserved. She wasn't really dressed like the drag acts you normally see. She was just dressed like transvestite, really, I should say. But she was very reserved. She wasn't, some of these drag acts, they're very like outspoken and they take the PISS out of the audience and stuff like that. But she wasn't like that at all. So anyway, I put my name down and I literally was there for about. I had 1 pint of lager shandy because I was driving, and I was there for like 40 minutes, and she was playing a lot of like songs in between the singers. So I said, is there much longer to wait? Like, cause I don't know how long I'm going to be here. And then she said, oh, I can't give you an exact time limit. It might be another half an hour. So anyway, 10 minutes passed, and I was coming to the end of my drink, and I was on really. And the intro to Hungry Like Wolf came on, and literally about 3 seconds before the first line, this random drunk woman came up to me. And she goes, "Don't murder this song because I love it." She goes, I had no idea who she was. I never met her before. I don't know who the hell she was. Anyway, I sang it and I did some dance moves and stuff, and had a few cheers from the audience, and the song went well. And I left shortly after, but it was it was weird when I was in the pub. It was there was this like elderly couple came in, and they just randomly sat next to me, and they were probably in their mid-70s, and there was this like lad near the door. He was just started shouting at this guy in the pub, very random and out of the blue. And I thought they were just like just two friends having a bit of banter, taking a mick at each other. And then this guy had to like hold him back, and then he left the pub. I'm not sure if something got smashed outside, and but a drink got a little bit spilt on the gentleman who was in his mid-70s. It was very random, really. Like I said, I don't know anybody there. Do you know what I mean? So I just kept myself to myself. I just was watching, really. But anyway, so I left there, that crazy pub, and went back to the first pub, where I sang a Spandau Ballet song called "To Cut a Long Story Short." Again, this pub was there's a lot of LGBT flags there, so I don't know if it was like a specific night for that for the LGBT. I don't know, but maybe they just put it up anyway. So I sang "To Cut a Long Story Short," which went well, really well. I sang it well, but again, there wasn't many people there really. So yeah, it was. I don't know. It was just literally about 6-7 people there. And then there's a few other people singing. Anyway, my fourth song was. I got to the point where I just thought, I'm just gonna sing "Jolly Taxi." I thought it's a French song. I thought there's not many people there. I'll just do it for a bit of fun. I thought, and as I was singing it, I noticed there's a few people looking a bit confused, and there's one woman, she was looking at the words of the screen, and the karaoke DJ was like, I've no idea what the song, what the words of the song is on the thing. But yeah, it was alright. I just did it for a bit of fun. But I don't think people were that. They didn't really know the song. I don't think, but it was alright. Like, and then the fifth and final song I did was "Sometimes" by Rage. I just wanted to go over it really. Like I said, there wasn't many people there, so I just wanted to go over it and get more confident with it, and that went well. Um, there was one woman in her mid 50s. She was kind of singing along, and but you know, most of the other people in the pub were kind of in their mid 20s and stuff. So they might not know it. You know what I mean? But it's a good song, and yeah, give me confidence because I went over it again and I did it well. So yeah, that was it really. By this point, it got to like something like 10 past 10, and I don't know. I didn't really know anybody. There's 10 people there, so I didn't really see much point in staying much longer. So it wasn't a cheap pub, that one. It was like £2 for half a coke as well. So I didn't see the point just staying there for the sake of it, spending money really. It was nice drive through the countryside to get there. Um, yeah, nice hills to look at and stuff, and so yeah, it was alright. It wasn't, the night was okay. It was nothing too exciting. Like I said, there was not many people in the first pub. The second pub where I sang "Hungry Like Wolf," there's probably between 30 to 40 people. That pub was a bit busier, and that was very very much like, you could tell that was very much like a locals pub. Um, so yeah, I was quite surprised that the elderly couple came in. They looked like the type of people that would go to Turkey for the weekend on a holiday. So they just they were very mature people, and some of the other people there, they were a bit well, they weren't mature. We'll just say it like that way. I'm gonna enjoy my hot chocolate now, and yeah. So that was just a bit of a review of the night, really. Like I said, and it wasn't a great night, gotta be honest, but it was okay. Okay, cheers. Au revoir.